You can start in any seated position that you would like. Yeah, you're free to turn off your cameras if you would rather not be viewed by anybody else on the screen. Just finding symmetry in your body in a seated position of your choice. Again, we'll be working with this space in the heart, the seat of the self. So working on connecting the head to that space, the head to the heart, as well as weaving that into the Prana Vayus. So to begin, let's bring our arms out to the side, flexing at the wrists so that the palms are like pressing into the walls and away from you. Fingers point up to start. And we'll be making these quarter turns. So first without the breath, just so we get the movement. So turn the fingertips behind you. And then the fingertips come back up and the fingertips forward. So the whole arm rotates into the shoulder joint. So trying to match some movement to this, a quick breath with quick movements. So you inhale, backwards, exhale, middle. Inhale, forwards, exhale, middle. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue. Once you return to center, we add a new movement. Inhale, the arms over the forehead. Again, elbows stay straight, kind of crossing the hands. Exhale back to the starting point. Inhale over the crown of the head so the arms are out of view, and exhale back to the starting point. So again, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Forehead, crown. Forehead, crown. Last round. And then let the arms rest in the lap with the palms up. Notice the sensations in that heart region, in the shoulders. Saying yes to whatever arises. Taking us through, just introducing each of the Prana Vayus, their mudra, a little breath work, and the mantra. We'll start with Prana Vayu. Prana Vayu, the mudra, is a peace sign with the fingers together. So on each hand, done in each hand, the thumb, ring, and little fingertips are together. And then your peace sign is together as well. So the middle finger and the index finger together. Palms up if you like. Tuning into that sensation of the pulse in the fingertips where they join. Again, this is the internalizing force. Helps to renew and restore. It's the force behind the inhale. With this, you can imagine that you're inhaling into every orifice in your face. So each eye, each nostril, each ear, and the mouth. You're inhaling in through all those holes in the head into a ball of light behind the face, and then exhaling into that ball of light. Again, inhaling through all the holes in the head, exhaling into a ball of light behind the face. And one more time. The mantra is Om Pranaya Swaha. So we'll inhale again into those holes in the head. Om Pranaya Swaha. They kind of work in a flow, but also overlap one another. So the next natural step after the inhale would be to digest that. So samana is next. Taking the fingertips together in each hand. So the fingertips on the left hand together, the fingertips on the right hand together in samana mudra. Gentle touch. Being open to, again, the pulse in the fingertips. This is the digesting force. Helps to process, accept, digest our lives on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level. The breath and imagery here is to inhale into the sides of the body, the front and back of the body, and exhale into a space behind the navel, the belly button. Inhale into the sides, feeling the torso expand, the abdomen expand, and then exhale into the space behind the navel. Again, inhale, expanding. Exhale the space behind the navel. The mantra here, which we'll use in our asana practice, by the way, so we'll try and remember these, is Om Samanaya Swaha. So one more time, we inhale. Om Samanaya Swaha. So after we process and digest, we integrate that information with vyana, Vayu. Take the ring finger and pinky finger away, leaving the thumb, middle, and index fingers together. Vyana mudra. Again, this is the integrating force. It coordinates, communicates, provides ideas for action, for movement. The image, the visualization and breath for this is to inhale into the heart space and exhale out every pore of the body, like the shape of a star. Each arm, each leg, the head. Inhaling into the heart space. Exhaling out every pore of the body. One more time, inhaling into the heart space. And then exhaling every pore of the body. The next natural step in that process then is to move up and out into life, to manifest, to grow. We do that through udana Vayu. So bring the ring finger back together with the thumb. Only the pinky is separate here. This is the force behind the exhale, udana Vayu. It helps us to grow, The image here with the breath is to inhale from the toes up to the collarbones, as if you're pulling a sheet up the body. And then exhaling out the top of the head, the tops of the shoulders. Inhaling from the toes up to the collarbones. Exhaling out the head, out the shoulders. One more time, inhaling up to the collarbones. Exhaling up and out. The mantra for this is Om Udanaya Swaha. One more time, we inhale. Om Udanaya Swaha. And then the final force, the apana Vayu. The mudra for that is to take the index finger away now from the thumb. So we have thumb, middle, and ring finger together. Index and pinky are separate. This is the down and out force, the eliminating force. It's about taking what you like, what you need, and leaving the rest. It grounds us into the here and now. Helps us to let go and forgive. So the breath with image is to inhale down to the tailbone and exhale down and out the legs, down the soles of the feet. Inhale from the crown of the head down to the pelvic floor, the tailbone. And exhale down and out the legs through the soles of the feet. Again, we inhale down to the pelvic floor, the tailbone. And exhale down the legs, out the soles of the feet. The mantra here, Om Apana Swaha. One more time, we inhale. Om Apana Swaha. We will revisit the mudra and the mantra throughout the practice. But to begin, a Vayu salutation. It's actually all we're going to be doing because we'll start with breaking it down and then add to it if we like. This is partially my own creation, a Vayu salutation. We'll come to hero pose if you're not there already. Virasana on the shins with the feet under you. Toes can be tucked if you'd like. Inhale the arms overhead until the palms touch. Hold that inhale, bring the hands down to the heart, and then exhale forward into child's pose. A grounding pose, so it works with apana Vayu. Let's inhale and then exhale the mantra. Om Apana Swaha. On an inhale, come up to table and then cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inversions are helpful for working with Prana Vayus, that internalizing force. So let's inhale and exhale that mantra. Inhale. Om Pranaya Swaha. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, lining up knee and ankle. Left heel down to the floor, 45-degree angle. Lifting the eyes, rising from the very center of the body, we come up into warrior one. So this is our upward and outward force, udana vayu. We inhale. Om udanaya swaha. Inhale, straighten that front leg, scissor those inner thighs together, folding over that front leg and back to downward facing dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale over to plank. Place the left knee down on the floor. Inhale the right arm up to the ceiling, rolling onto the arch of the right foot. This is our integrating, expanding force, vyana, Vayu. Inhale. Om vyanaya swaha. Inhale, bring that right knee down to the floor now. The right arm out to the side. And exhale, thread underneath, keeping the arm off the floor, kind of looking between those arms slightly. This is our digesting force, samana Vayu. Om samanaya swaha. Inhale back through the side plank. Om vyanaya swaha. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale down to table and cow. Exhale to child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale, roll up the spine with the palms together overhead. Open the arms. Om swaha. Bringing them back together at that heart center again. That seat of the self. One more time, broken down like that on the other side. Inhale into child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale to table. And then to downward facing dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale the left foot forward. Right heel down. Inhale, lifting from your abdomen and up through those collarbones. Om udanaya swaha. Inhale, straighten that front leg, scissors them together, folding over, and exhale to downward facing dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale over to plank, right knee down to the floor. Exhale into our side plank variation. Om vyanaya swaha. Inhale the knee down, arm out to the side. Exhale into twist and samana Vayu. Om samanaya swaha. Inhale back into our side plank and vyana. Om vyanaya swaha. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale to cow. Exhale, child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale, the arms overhead, the palms touching. Om Swaha to the heart. Om Swaha. We'll do that at least one more time, depends on how the timing goes here on each side. You can do it just like we did with those variations to side plank and then that thread the needle twist, or you can take the invitation that I'll offer you this round. So we inhale to child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale to cow. Down dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale, right foot forward. Om udana swaha. Inhale, straighten and scissor the legs. Om pranaya swaha. To downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Left knee down if you wish. Right arm up. Om vyana swaha. Inhale here if you're staying here. Exhale, it's a one-arm plank. It's like a pike. Reaching and threading underneath with that right arm. Om samana swaha. Inhale back to our side plank, Vashistasana. Om vyana swaha. Inhale to plank. Down dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale to cow. Child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale, we come up with the arms. Back to the heart. Om swaha. Left side with the warrior one. Inhale to child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale. Down dog. Om pranaya swaha. Left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale from the navel up to the collarbones. Om udana swaha. Inhale, straighten that leg, scissor them down to the floor. Down dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale to plank, right knee down if you wish. Exhale, left arm up, Vashistasana. Om vyana swaha. Inhale here. Exhale to that pike dog. Om samana swaha. Inhale back to our side plank. Om vyana swaha. Inhale to plank and down dog. Om pranaya swaha. Inhale to cow. Child's pose. Om apana swaha. Inhale, arms up. Back to the heart. Om swaha. Let's go one more round without all the extras for me, just the mantras. Om apana swaha. Om pranaya swaha. Right foot forward. Om Udanaya Swaha. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Vyanaya Swaha. Om Samanaya Swaha. Om Vyanaya Swaha. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Apana Swaha. Om Swaha. Last round to even it out. Om Apana Swaha. Om Pranaya Swaha. Left foot forward. Om Udanaya Swaha. Om Pranaya Swaha. Right hand down. Om Vyanaya Swaha. Om Samanaya Swaha. Om Vyanaya Swaha. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Swaha. Connect to your felt experience. Notice what's happening energetically. Taking the legs out in front. Out in front, straight and together. Resting back on the forearms and the elbows. So if you could sit on your fingertips, it's really getting those elbows underneath you. Squeezing the inner legs together, pointing the toes. Moving from the navel, pressing the navel towards the knees. Stretching the sternum towards the navel. Lifting through the heart center, the shoulders together. Inviting the head to go back, the mouth to open and soften. Matsyendrasana, fish pose. Keeping the legs active so as not to collapse in the lumbar spine. Keeping the integrity of the movement from the inside out. Just another breath or two. Keeping the head back, wiggling those elbows out from underneath you, relaxing the legs, inviting the spine down to the mat, letting the head and neck grow out of the shoulders. Taking the arms out to the side in a T, and roll all the way onto the left side, like a pencil. Your right arm on top of the side of the body. And we scissor the legs. So the top leg is going to move forward. The bottom leg is going to move back, scissoring the legs open. Bending that left knee, your back knee, and reaching for the toes or towards the toes with the right hand. For a reclined cat pulling tail, yin pose. It might help to keep that right leg, the top leg, a little bit more active, flexing the foot like you're standing on it. The right shoulder is not intended to touch the ground, so don't force that. Releasing the foot, bringing the legs back together, the arm on your side, and then rolling onto the back. Situating yourself back into the middle of the mat. And then rolling all the way onto your right side. Again, scissoring the legs. Top leg, the left leg, goes forward. The right leg reaches back behind. Bending that right knee. Reaching towards or finding toes with the left hand. Again, you might find it more satisfying to flex that left foot like you're standing on it. And the head can roll back towards that left shoulder if you like. Releasing the foot, letting the legs come back together, the left arm back over, and onto the back, finding the center of your mat. Bringing the knees into the chest and interlacing the fingers behind the head, bringing the elbows together and the elbows towards the knees. Finding traction on the neck. Flexing the spine. One leg at a time, lowering them down onto the floor. Taking one more breath with the head lifted. And then relaxing the legs on an exhale, lower the head down. And release the arms to your sides for Shavasana. Again, notice the energy. And that having your felt experience of your energy body, what's happening? I'd like to invite you to find a visualization, a representation of this energy in the form of a yantra, an image over the body. Two triangles intersecting at the heart. The first triangle points downwards from the collarbones. So imagine this triangle At the collarbones, that's the base, and it moves out beyond the shoulders, bigger than your physical body. And from there, it folds and points down and past the tailbone, between the knees. The other triangle, its base is at the pelvis. The point, the hip points in the front of the pelvis. And again, move outside the space of the physical body and then fold onto one another, pointing upwards towards the forehead and out the crown of the head. And they interlace at the heart center. So in that one image, we have prana, samana, vyana, udana, and apana. Seeing first like this bird's eye view of this yantra on your body, taking the whole aspect of it. Seeing, sensing, feeling these triangles in the body. Each arm, each leg, the head and the space between the legs become a point on this star. Notice if the star has color to it, or what you notice most about it. And then invite the mind into the space in which they overlap, that bindu at the heart center. Saying yes to whatever arises. Into this heart center, a pranayama breath practice. Pranayama is actually a practice for the vital life force, the collective of these 5 energies. It's called the kaki breath. It's done with an inhale through the mouth and an exhale out the nose, but the mouth is pierced like you're going to whistle. So it's like a reverse whistle. And it's like you're sipping that whistle in parts. I'll do it once here loud enough, hopefully for you to hear, to get a sense. And then the exhale is taken out the nose. Imagine, sense, feel that the inhale is being drawn right into and actually originating from that heart space. So you'll feel this gentle caress in that heart space, trying to maintain that connection when you take the exhale out the nose. So let's do a few rounds here. We'll inhale. Exhale as quietly as possible out the nose while maintaining connection to that something that's going on in that heart center. Again, we inhale. Exhale quietly out the nose. One more time in Shavasana here, supine. Staying connected to that in your heart center, whatever's happening there, even if it's nothing, that's perfect too. But disturbing that as little as possible, whatever's going on for you, and finding a seated position, a seated shape of your body. And let's do 3 more rounds of that breath here seated to just reestablish that connection. So again, that reverse whistle through the mouth. Silent exhale out the nose. 2 more times at your own pace. And touching that heart center from the outside. So with the right hand in samana mudra, that's all the fingertips together with the thumb tip, and placing that gently in the region of your felt experience. Placing the left hand with the palm up in prana mudra. So again, that's like a peace sign, but with the peace fingers together. Are internalizing, restoring force. Taking a moment to connect to that. And we'll use the mantra and then give that away. It's like we're reestablishing that in the heart center, and then we're going to give it away. Give it back to where it came from with a gesture, moving that samana mudra from the body and outwards. If you'd like to join me. Om Pranaya Swaha. left hand in samana mudra, our digesting wisdom force. Om samanaya swaha. Placing the left hand in vyana mudra, so the ring and pinky go straight. Our integrating force, inspiration force. Om Vyanaya Swaha. Bring the ring finger back down to the thumb, just the pinky is separate. Udana, the growth force, the manifesting force. Om Udanaya Swaha. And then release the index finger from the thumb. So the index finger and the pinky are straight. The apana force, the eliminating force, letting go of what no longer serves us, grounding us in the here and now. Om apanaya swaha. With the right hand back at that heart space, allow the palm to rest there, placing the left hand on top of that, the seat of the self. Let's close our practice with an Om on the exhale. Inhale. Om. May the sun shine upon you, olives surround you, the pure light within you guide you on your way. Om Swaha. Jai Ma.